With me are Glenn Tipton and Rob Halford from the one and only Judas Priest. Guys, welcome to Belfast.
Welcome. I mean,
Wonderful to be back.
glad to be here.
Wonderful to be back.
Glad to be.
Thank you.
Great. And you were here a couple of years ago, of course, so you're no stranger to Belfast.
No, that's right. It seems a long time since we've been here, but it actually isn't that long.
Yeah.
Belfast is as important to us as all the wonderful places that we've been travelling to over the last 3+ decades. Everybody's connected to Priest around the world in one way or another, and that's certainly the case here in Belfast. So we always look forward to come back to give everybody a good metal thrashing.
And how's the current tour going then, guys?
It's great. We've been out since May, isn't it, last year? But we took a break before Christmas, and then we've had January off, and we're back on the road now. We did Dublin last night and Belfast tonight. I think next gig Sheffield. We're doing like a British and European tour, and they're going to kick us back out into the States again, maybe for a couple of times. So it will be a long year.
And getting on well with the other two bands on this triple bill then?
Yeah, it's wonderful. In fact, there's a little bit of history attached to this tour. We didn't realise this until we confirmed that we were going to work together again, because for all the Priest fans out there know one of the famous Priest albums called Painkiller that we released in around 1991. In America, we had a wonderfully successful tour with Megadeth and Testament. So this is like metal history repeating itself all of those years later. But what we've tried to do on this tour, we're calling it the Priest Feast. It's a great combination of three very distinctive metal bands with their own sound, their own style. And for the metalheads out there, it's a real treat to get these three bands banging out the metal one after the other.
Fantastic. And of course, you must never cease to amaze you the number of bands who say they were influenced by Judas Priest. I mean, there's a long list of them. It must make you guys feel pretty good that, you know, we came up with a concept here, and obviously one of the if not the pioneer of heavy metal, and to have these guys coming along and just saying, no, we listened to Judas Priest, they did it first, you know.
Yeah, it's something we're really proud of, you know. I mean, we can't really pat ourselves on the back and say that we planned, our style of music. We're very fortunate that that's the way it comes out. We've got a great writing chemistry between us, and we've got a great formula as regards a band and band members and musicians that just gives the band so much character, you know. And we just enjoy it. We used to sit by the fire with a pair of slippers on and knock songs out, didn't we? And now they're classics, you know. And yeah, we still do. So it's great that you know, if we've inspired people along the way, particularly young musicians, it's something we're very proud of.
And I mean, you obviously put on a very energetic show. How do you guys keep so fit and keep being able to do it?
We're held together with bits of string and rubber bands. No, I think it's true to say, you know, if there's an elixir of life, it's heavy metal, because when we walk out on that stage, we're raring to go wherever it is. And as Glenn said, we're on another leg of a very extensive world tour. We play hundreds of shows each year around the world, not just in our own wonderful part of the planet. So you have to do what you need to do to keep in good nick, you know. And we've never underestimated the importance of the fans that wait for us, like all the Belfast fans have waited since we were here last at Angel Retribution. They're coming for a great night out. They want to see and hear the Priest in the prime, so to speak, and that's what we do. We take good care of ourselves. We make sure that whatever we have to do, we do it, so that when we walk out on that stage at any given moment around the world, we can give you 100%. And I think that's what most people do in the professional world, whether it's music or sports even.
It's just a genuine love for Judas Priest music and heavy metal, you know. And we have got an abundance of enthusiasm and, silly as it sounds, energy, you know, at the moment, even though we're halfway through a long tour. But I think I think Rob said it, you know. I think rock and roll keeps you young. I think it does. I think if we retired, we would go downhill really quick, you know. but it does. It keeps you young, and we love what we do. So while there's a demand there, we're enjoying ourselves.
And the big incentive now, of course, is that when we look out from the stages of the world, we see an even bigger generation of metalheads. You got all these young metalheads barely into their teens coming to a pre-show, and that's the most wonderful accolade when you consider, as Glenn said, the variety and the style of metal that you can pick and choose from. But these young metal kids, Priest, that's my band, and that makes these old hearts really swell with pride, you know. So that's another incentive, you know. It's kind of bittersweet because, you know, you get these 16, 18-year-old metalheads and they're probably going, yeah, Priest is going to live forever. You know, we'll be back in 30 years to see the Priest. God bless them. But it's just the essence of the moment. And it's wonderful to know that your music can transcend generations and just reach all kinds of people, which is what we've always believed heavy metal to be about. It's definitely the common man's music, the working class man's music, but it is for absolutely everybody from all walks of life.
And is there, obviously dedicated to heavy metal, is there any, when you're unwinding, is there any other type of music that you guys would listen to?
I listen to all sorts of music, you know. I don't actually listen to metal that much, to be honest. I mean, if you live, eat and breathe it, which we do, you need a break from it, you know. And I always find that taking that break is what gives me the energy when I pick the guitar up again, you know, to be prolific. I think I would get sick of the guitar if I played it every day. I'd get sick of metal if I listened to it every day. So I do take small breaks from it because then, you know, I'm hungry to hear it and start to write again. But I listen to film themes and classical music. I still love the Beatles and melody, but my mind's open to any form of music as long as it's good. I like it.
Well, certainly when it comes to heavy metal, you guys are right up there, and wonderful career, and it's been a real pleasure chatting to you, and looking forward to the gig tonight immensely.
Thank you. It's a great pleasure to be back. It's been a nice chat. Thank you, Belfast. Keep looking after the Priest, and we'll keep coming back for you.